What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Full Metal Geek, and it is time. The Full Metal Brawl is here. I cannot tell you how excited I am. That's how excited I am. I'm slurring. I can't even say the words right. The Full Metal Brawl is here. I'm so excited to do this, and I'm even more excited because I'm here with my partner, Robert Parker. Robert, how you feeling, man? Today's the day.
I'm doing great, man. I think this is going to be a really fun match. It's going to be a big one. This is probably the biggest event in Full Metal Geek history. So I'm excited to see kind of where it goes. This is your little brainchild. I helped write it. I helped format the rules with you. But really, this was your idea. I'm excited that we are now finally getting to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just like I said. I wanted because you always want to do more than one or two title match defenses throughout the year, and you try to get creative of how you're going to do it, how you're going to find number one contenders. With our season being as crazy as it was, and we finally just got a title defense, I wanted to do something different for this one, and this is the way to start it. This Full Metal Brawl will determine the people who will get a chance at the next title shot. We have Team Tim versus Team David, 10 of the best competitors we have here in Full Metal Geek, old and new. I can't wait to see what these guys are about to throw down against each other. This is about to be crazy.
Absolutely. So do you want to run us through who the teams are and what the format is briefly? We'll just go through this real quick so that everybody at home can understand.
Yeah, absolutely. And we do apologize. This is going to be a little long, but we'll get through it quick. So here we go, folks. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown of how this match is going to work. First off, we do have 2 teams of 5 players each. The captains of those teams were taken from our top 2 ranked competitors. That is Tim Bracala. He had just lost the title, and David had just lost the latest number 1 contenders match. The captains drafted 4 players each to make out their team of 5. Tim chose Thomas Scully, Dominic Rizzi, Caleb Coho, and Eli McCaig. David chose Amaru Moses, Ryan Payne, Jay Burns, and Albert Wertaharma. So keep in mind, each member of the winning team is going to be in the next number 1 contender shot picture. So the actual play of the match. We have a wheel that we split into 10 categories. It's Star Wars, Star Trek, Marvel, MCU, DC, Worlds of DC, Wizarding World, Middle Earth, Mixed Bag, and directors and composers and quotes have been combined into one category. So at the beginning of every round, we will spin the wheel to decide what the category will be. Once we land on the category, each captain will decide who they want to send into the ring to answer 10 questions like a regular whiteboard round. After all test questions have been asked to both players, if the score is tied in any way, each player gets to go back to their corner. If there is a difference, whoever is in the lead stays in the match. Whoever is down is eliminated. We continue that until either one team is completely eliminated or we go through all 10 categories. So if it does come to not one team is eliminated, we go to the tiebreaker. Now, how a tiebreaker is going to work is we take all the active players. So say it's still 2-3, all the active players, their cumulative points that they've scored throughout the match will be added up. Whoever has the higher score will be the winning team. Now, there are still a couple of special rules in there. I'm going to let Robert explain those.
Absolutely. So any player who is still active on the winning team gets a win on their record. And for the other special rules, each captain has 2 saves to use throughout the brawl. At the end of a category, if the player on that captain's team lost that category and technically has been eliminated, the captain can use the save. The saved player will not be immediately eliminated, but they must stay in the ring for the next category, no matter what it is. If they win that category, then the save was successful and the player stays active. If they lose that category, however, the player is officially eliminated. Both saves cannot be used on the same player, and whether or not the save is successful, it still counts as being used. You don't get the save back if it's successful like you would a challenge or something like that. As far as who can go into the ring when, here's that breakdown. One player can go in for multiple categories, back-to-back or not, it doesn't really matter. However, every active player on the team has to play at least once before a single player goes for a third time. So somebody could go for 2, but can't go for a third until everybody else on their team who hasn't been eliminated goes at least once. Each player has 1 repeat per category, and each team has 1 challenge for the entire match. If they win the challenge, they retain it. Other than that, I think we're all set to go, RJ. Let's hear what our captains have to say, Tim and David, in their promos right now.
Wow, this is very exciting. I am relatively new. Well, not relatively. I'm new to this league. This is I think my 5th or 6th match in Full Metal Geek, and I am in one of the special matches, and it is really exciting. I had a blast preparing the everything, like preparing the match, training, choosing the team and everything. And I mean, the guys in the other team, like there is Coho, there is Team, and I know they are probably going to call me names. They are probably going to say that we don't matter, that we suck. And me, good for them. I honestly respect every single one of them. I came to this league to try and play against the best, and this is what I accomplished, because in this match we have the best of the best, except obviously the champion Nick. So let's just do it, and I am here to have fun and try to win it, but I know it's going to be hard. We trained, we prepared, and we came in with our A game and with the best we could. So let's just see how it goes.
Hi, Team Tim here. Very excited for this match. Let me tell you why. I respect a lot of people on this call today. There's 10 players here, all good players. All 10 players today are going to get questions right, and all 10 players today are going to get questions wrong. I think that's something we can all agree about. I think we've all proven that we belong to be in this match. Jay, a fantastic player. He's proven it. Albert, an underrated player that definitely deserves to be here. Ryan, I've played him myself. Very good competitor. Amaru is lights out. He's awesome. But there's David. I want to read a quote that I wrote down from a stream that David recently did. Let me pull that up for you guys. Here it is. He said, quote, I am a new breed of player looking for my big win to show the veterans like Nick and Scully and Amaru how good I am. Okay. David, I'm sorry, but yikes. Try to do a match after 5 EST, please, for the love of God. I beg of you. And the last thing I'll say is my team is fantastic, great players. We didn't have to do a ton of training because we're already that good. I'm not going to sit here and say that I had to train my team. I just picked the best players. And also, Webster's dictionary defines the word chump as David. So, yes.
You know, that probably went as much as I expected. David being the nice guy he usually is, and Tim, well, when Cody can't be around, he brings out his inner Cody and does what he needs to do to get in his competitor's head.
Tell you what, those were some water promos, RJ. And you know what? I say we just hop right in. I think we should bring up the wheel and hop right into this match. We bring the wheel up. It has our 10 categories. We're going to spin the wheel. Each captain is going to choose which of their players they would like to put into the ring for this first category.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and bring up that lovely wheel. I'm not going to read the categories because we already did that. I don't have to do it again, and nobody gets to respin it anyways. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The first category in the Full Metal Brawl will be directors, composers, and quotes.
Directors, composers, and quotes. So, captains, please in your separate calls, pull in whichever player you want to play for directors, composers, and quotes. Have them leave their separate teams call and bring them in here. And just for you watching, we do have people moderating those separate teams calls to make sure nothing fishy's going on. So,
by people,
directors,
he means
composers,
himself.
quotes.
Robert's doing everything.
Well, it's a mystery.
The mystery is it's Robert. That's the mystery.
Exactly.
All
so,
right,
directors,
so
composers, and quotes. Do we have our players in?
With great power comes great...
Don't you dare finish that sentence. Don't do it. I'm sick of it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the first two competitors in the Full Metal Brawl, representing Team Tim, it will be, no surprise, Caleb Coho.
A world the Black City Fair.
All right. And his challenger for this round to start things off, representing Team David, it will be Amaru Moses.
What's up, bro?
All right.
Good.
Fantastic. All right. So you guys obviously know how this works. RJ, do you want to kick it off with question one?
Sure,
Question.
absolutely.
Real quick question.
Go ahead.
How many do we get repeats?
One
Just
repeat per player per category. Yep. One repeat for the whole category. So 10 questions, one repeat.
All right. So, Mr. Coho, are you ready?
Born ready.
Mr. Moses, are you ready?
Do it.
All right, gentlemen. I'm gonna do it. Let's brawl. I tried. If it catches on, it doesn't matter anyways. All right, first question, gentlemen. Who is the only person to compose the score for a single Wizarding World film?
I think I froze there for a second. Am I back, RJ?
Yes, you are. You are back in
Great.
for sure,
Okay.
sir. Back in style, back in black.
right.
Well, black and red.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Lost my
1.
reason.
Pens down.
All right, start with Mr. Coho
Patrick Doyle.
and Mr. Moses.
Patrick Doyle.
Both correct.
Good start, guys. Your next question, in the same category. Your question: who directed Birds of Prey?
You were just ready to move on to another category. You were like,
Almost was. I almost was. We're trying to keep this moving. We got 10 categories to do.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And
But they still
5,
get their 15 seconds.
4,
Unless
3.
they go
True.
quick.
2, 1. Pens down.
All right, Amaru
Kathy Ann.
and Coho.
Kathy Ann.
Both correct. All right, gentlemen, your third question. In which Marvel film will you hear the quote, "You don't want any clothes that aren't monochromatic? Have fun at your midnight showing of Blade 2."
I love this quote.
I do enjoy this quote. I definitely do. It's one of those good ones that you can pull every now and again.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, Mr. Coho
Deadpool 2.
and Amaru.
Deadpool 1.
Both of you were in the right franchise. Mr. Coho takes the lead with that one. It was Deadpool 2.
No. It was Deadpool 1. It's Deadpool 1.
Oh, is it? I'm sorry.
First
I'm sorry.
Deadpool.
No,
Amaru gets.
Nope. Yep.
Yeah,
Nope.
you
He is
misread.
right. I'm sorry.
Deadpool 1 is the correct answer. Amaru gets the point and takes the lead 3-2.
I did misspoke. I took the 2 from Blade 2 in my head. My mind is not right
You're good.
now. But we move on to the next question anyways.
All right, your next question. Who composed the score for Star Trek Generations?
Ah, the Star Trek of the generations. The generation of Star Trek. I don't know anything about these movies.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see what they got.
All right, let's go to Amaru
Dennis McCarthy.
and Ms. Caleb.
Dennis McCarthy.
All right, both correct. Still a 1-point game. All right, gentlemen, your next question. Short, sweet, to the point. Who directed the Clone Wars movie? I love when you got these questions short, sweet, and to the point. This is probably one of the only categories we could do that in.
Absolutely, no kidding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's see what they got.
All right, Caleb
Dave Filoni.
and Amaru.
Dave Filoni.
All right, still a 1-point game, 5-4.
Both correct. Nice job, guys. Your next one. What DC character said, "War and me took to each other real well. It felt like it had meaning"?
I'm actually a fan of this quote as well.
You said DC, not Worlds of DC?
Correct.
Okay. Not sure.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
All right, let's go to Amaru
I just said Jonah Hex.
and Caleb.
Nathaniel Burke.
Jonah Hex was correct. Maru taking a 2-point lead. 6-4 as we get into the next question. Which MCU film was scored by Ludwig Göransson? I hate foreign names. They always throw me off. I need to start reading these questions ahead of time.
You're good. 5. It's a hard name. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, let's go to Caleb
Black Panther.
and Amaru.
Black Panther.
Both correct.
All right, your next question. Who directed Snowpiercer?
Robert, have you caught the TNT show adaptation of Snowpiercer?
I've not. I haven't actually heard anything about it. I don't know if it's good or bad. Like I haven't heard anything.
I just know Daveed Diggs from Hamilton
5,
is the lead actor,
4,
and he looked pretty good
3,
in the clips I saw.
2, 1. That's fair. 0. Pens down, please.
All right, let's go to Amaru.
Bong Joon-ho.
And Caleb.
Director Bong Joon-ho.
Both correct.
Both correct. Nice job, guys.
All right, gentlemen, your penultimate question, just because I'm going to bother Robert for this entire
All right.
match. He has to hear it 10 times. I love it. In Desolation of Smaug, what does Bilbo tell Gandalf he found in the Goblin Tunnels? Great question.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, let's go to Caleb
Found his courage.
and Amaru.
His courage.
Both correct.
Nice job, guys. And your final question of this round. What superhero movie was directed by Michel Gondry and has a score composed by James Newton Howard? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we start with Amaru.
The Green Hornet.
And Caleb?
Yeah, I couldn't write Green Hornet in time.
Green Hornet was correct. Amaru does win that round. Amaru, congratulations. You will go back to your bench, and we do really quickly bring back Tim Bracala. Just the real quick choice you have here. Would you
Do I
like
not
to
get
use
to
one of
talk
your...
to the rest? Can I talk to my team about it?
Yes,
Yeah, you
absolutely.
can- Yeah.
Yeah.
So can
have
Coho go back to that call?
Yes,
so we can-
absolutely.
Yeah,
I
that's
will
okay.
take him up as
Okay.
well if you'd like.
Well,
Nope.
I'm just going to mute for a second so we can talk about it.
Absolutely.
We're back.
All right, Tim.
Magic of editing.
All right, Tim. So you do have the decision to make. Would you like to use one of your saves to save Caleb?
Yes, we're going to use one of them right now.
All right. So a save has been used. So Mr. Coho is still in the match. However, we're going to keep him on. We're going to keep him on as we spin the wheel because he's got to be here anyways.
Yep.
So
So
he
Coho,
does
the
not
way the
get-
save works. Yep. Sorry, didn't mean after RJ. While
No, go
RJ is
ahead.
bringing up the wheel, because the save was used, Coho has to stay in for the next category no matter what. If he loses this next category as well, he will be permanently out of the match. If he wins, then he's back in. The save was successful. So we're going to bring up the wheel, spin the category,
Right,
and then
so-
David is going to have to choose which member of his team he would like to put in against Caleb in the new.
All right.
in the
So
new
here we
category.
go. The wheel is away. Mr. Coho, your fate is in the hands of DC. DC. And David will now pick his champion, who he would like to see who he can actually get rid of Mr. Coho. If there is such a person who can get rid of Mr. Coho. We thought it was Amaru, but that's what saves are for.
Remember the 5th of November.
All right, the category on the table is DC. Mr. Coho was saved. Will be facing the category. His next opponent, representing Team David, will be Ryan Payne. These gentlemen threw down right before the brawl, so this is going to be very interesting.
Absolutely. So Ryan versus Coho in the category of DC. I can lead you off in this one. We'll swap between the two, or between every other RJ.
No problem.
So your first question in the category of DC. What city is the scarred gangster Carl Fogarty from in A History of Violence?
Robert, do you have a history of violence?
Well, for legal reasons, no. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
All right, we start with Caleb again.
Chicago.
And Ryan?
No, I wrote Philadelphia.
Philadelphia is actually the
Philadelphia's
correct
correct.
answer. Philadelphia is actually the correct answer.
Jeez, the repeat. Okay.
All right, gentlemen, your second question. What department of Wayne Enterprises was Lucius Fox in charge of in Batman Begins? Great movie. Great movie.
It's true. This is already tense, and we're 2 categories in. A lot on the line for Team Tim here.
Exactly, yeah.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
All right, we go to Ryan this time.
Applied Sciences.
And Coho.
Archives.
Applied Sciences.
Science
Challenge.
was correct.
Challenge.
Well, we're going to bring
tell.
Tim in if you'd like.
Okay, yep. We'll bring in Tim.
So,
What are you thinking?
When he meets him in Batman Begins, he's in archives. That's the department he's working in. Applied Sciences doesn't exist
Ryan?
anymore at the beginning.
Ryan,
Ryan,
please don't.
Ryan.
In Batman Begins, when they meet, Applied Sciences doesn't exist anymore. He was before Batman Begins, but when we meet him in Batman Begins, he's the head of archives.
What does the question say?
What department of Wayne Enterprise was Lucius Fox in charge of in Batman Begins?
Was in charge of.
He's in charge of both in that film, though. So the question's
Let me ask what the other team thinks.
Okay.
Or the rest of the
We need an official challenge, guys.
This conversations are happening.
We'll throw it.
Archives should be an acceptable answer.
We'll throw it, yeah.
Okay.
That's your challenge.
Yeah.
Yes, that is what I-
RJ, can you take these? All right, we are back from the challenge, and the way we're going to rule is that the challenge is correct. So Team Tim is going to keep their challenge. Both answers are acceptable. He's in charge of both departments at one point or another throughout the movie, or when they're talking in the movie. So both Caleb and Ryan will get that question correct. The score is now 2-1 as we go into question 3 in this category of DC, which is as follows. Your third question. In Catwoman, Patience is killed by the Hedera Company before being resurrected by cats. How does she die?
Yikes about dying and yikes about this movie. Just yikes. Yikes all around.
In general, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, so we go back to Caleb.
She drowns.
And Ryan?
Yeah, I had drowned or flooded.
Yeah, we can accept both of those. That's both
Both
correct.
Where'd you go?
All right, gentlemen, your next question. What is Batman's password to get into the Batcave in the Lego Batman movie? I enjoyed this movie more than I thought I would.
It's a good one.
Mhm.
It's a very good one.
I still like the Lego movie better, but
5,
it's a good
4,
it's a good Batman movie.
3. It's true. 2, 1. Pens down. Let's see what we got.
All right, we go to Ryan.
Believe Alfred the Butler with 2 T's.
And Caleb?
Iron Man sucks.
Tie game.
That is correct.
Oh, okay.
3-3. All right. Your next question. What landmass did Lex Luthor want in exchange for helping Zod in Superman 2?
Robert, what would you ask for in return for helping an alien take over the world?
Just to, let me go. Let me live my life. I'm just going to vibe. 5, 4, 3,
Correct answer.
2, 1. Pens down, please.
All right, let's go to Caleb.
Australia.
And Ryan?
Yeah, Australia.
Both correct. All right, gentlemen, your next question. What is the first name of Natalie Portman's character in V for Vendetta? I'm not going to lie. I've seen this movie many times. I don't know if I've actually sat through the entire thing.
5, 4. It's actually pretty good. 3, 2,
I think I just keep falling
1.
asleep.
Pens down.
All right, let's go to Ryan.
Let's see. Counting, spelling out. It's Evie.
And Coho?
Evie.
Both correct and both correct spelling.
Nice job, guys. 5-5. All right. Next question in these. There we go. Who plays the lead, Abigail Arcane, in The Return of Swamp Thing? Maybe a tougher question. Both players to the boards quick. 5.
I know
4,
I wouldn't know it.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's see if they do.
All right, let's go to Coho.
Heather Locklear.
And Ryan,
Heather Locklear.
both correct.
Both correct. Nice job, guys.
All right, gentlemen, your next question. What DC film features the characters Janie Slater, Hollis Mason, and Moloch? I almost messed up there, but I got
You
it.
nailed all of those pronunciations, Matt.
I
nailed
just
it.
like I almost did it. The Mason almost threw me off. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what I was
5,
gonna say.
4,
Wait, what?
3.
I don't
2,
know. I don't know what I was
1.
gonna say.
Pens down, please. You both look like you might have it.
All right, let's go to. I asked that question, so it's Ryan
Watchmen.
and Mr. Coho.
Watchmen.
Both correct.
Correct. 7-7. Nice job, guys. 2 more in this round. What kind of weapon does Steel mainly use in Steel?
That was a little confusing for a second. I was like, wait,
Should
what?
note here, if they tie, the save does count as successful because he was not eliminated from the round.
That
so
is
if
correct.
they do end the category in a tie, Caleb will still successfully stay in the match. 5,
That is
4,
correct.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
All right, Mr. Coho
It's a hammer, specifically a sledgehammer.
and Ryan.
A hammer.
Both correct.
Hammer is correct. And before we get to the last question, just also know if Caleb does successfully save himself, just because we didn't explain it earlier, he keeps all points accumulated. So the points he got from when
Including
he
the director's
actually lost,
composer's quotes.
yes. So he keeps
Correct.
all those points.
Yep. But that all
If he
depends on
saves
this
himself.
question.
It
Segue.
does. It depends on all this question. Your last. In the training mission at the start of Green Lantern, who was Hal Jordan's partner in the air? Who was his wingman?
Oh,
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
That is Caleb's repeat for the round. In the training mission at the start of Green Lantern, who was Hal Jordan's partner in the air, or wingman, if you would prefer? Fun fact, that's actually where that term comes from. It is not a dating thing, but there you go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's see what you got.
And funnily enough, we start with Ryan
No, I went with Carol Ferris.
and Mr. Coho.
Justin.
Carol Ferris is the correct answer. With that, Ryan does stay in the match. Mr. Coho has been officially eliminated. Caleb, a hell of a 2 rounds there,
Holy
man. No shame in there.
Absolutely. So both Ryan and Koho will go back to their teams as we will bring up the wheel so that we can determine the next spin to see what category is up next for these two captains to choose their gladiators for, so to speak.
Absolutely.
All right.
Now
so we're
here
back.
is
We're going to see the wheel.
Yep. Here's the official spin, what round number 3 will be. And it's going to be the Wizarding World. The Wizarding World. This is going to be very interesting because one team has officially drawn blood. This can be...
Absolutely.
But this is one of those categories that
Wizarding
I know
World.
both teams... this is one of those categories I know both teams have people that they are... Multiple people that are raring to go, and Tim's team's looking for some
Absolutely.
vengeance. David's team's looking to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. Let's see who we got.
I did my waiting! 12 years of it! In Azkaban!
For Wizarding World, representing Team Tim will be Thomas Scully. Representing Team David, back in the ring, Amaru Moses.
All right, interesting they do that because now after this round, everybody else who has not played yet on Team David must go before they can put Amaru in again.
Unless they try to save him.
Correct. If he
Unless
wins.
they try to save him. Yes. If he
All right. So, RJ, it is your turn to lead us off here with Wizarding World.
Yes, it is. I was hoping you wouldn't tell anybody because I wasn't ready, but I'm getting there. No, it's okay. I got you. All right. That was the wrong W. That's why. Okay, here we go. All right, gentlemen. Your first question in this round for Wizarding World. What part of Hogwarts were Dumbledore, Snape, Malfoy, and the others in when Dumbledore was killed in the Half-Blood Prince? A sad, sad day in the Wizarding World.
What day?
That day. When that happened.
Was it May? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
All right, we start with Thomas.
The astronomy tower.
And Amaru.
The astronomy tower.
Both correct.
All right, your next question. What type of magical plant was used to protect the stone and attacked people who didn't relax in the Sorcerer's Stone?
This thing gave me nightmares as a kid. Nightmares.
Can't blame you on that one. I'm pretty sure I tried to grow some. 5, 4,
I can't relax for
3,
shit.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's see what they got.
All right, this time Amaru.
Double snare.
And Thomas?
I'd be a goner if I ever fell in this thing. Devil snare.
Both correct. All right, gentlemen, your third question. Who did Harry physically see dying protecting him on the night he was moved in Deathly Hallows Part 1? I like this question. I like it a lot.
Thank you. It's a good one. All right. These two competitors, both good in this category, seem to know it already. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right. We go to Thomas.
Hedwig.
And Amaru.
All animal cruelty. Hedwig.
Both correct.
Facts.
Both
Right
correct.
time.
Nice job, guys. Your next question. In Chamber of Secrets, what is the snake language that Harry learns he can speak?
Nobody caught that, but I'm so delirious already that I said tie to tie instead of 3-3 when I was giving the score.
It is and tie game. 5,
Yeah.
4,
Like
3.
Caleb Bowman after not eating for
2,
7 hours and then has to
1.
play a match.
Pens down, please.
All right. We start with Amaru.
Partial tongue.
And Thomas.
Parcel tongue.
Both correct. All right, gentlemen, your next question. Why does Voldemort have Snape killed in the Deathly Hallows Part 2? This was a lot. Like, if you would have told me
5,
watching the first one that I'd be sad when this
3,
happened, I wouldn't believe
2,
it.
1. No kidding. Pens down.
All right,
Let's see
we
what you got.
start with Thomas.
It's a bit messy at the end, but he thinks Snape is the true master of the Elder Wand.
And Amaru.
Snape is trash. He thinks Snape controls the Elder Wand.
Both acceptable answers.
Correct. Yep. Absolutely. All right, your next one. What magical omen of death does Harry have in his teacup during the first divination class in Prisoner of Azkaban? They start writing before I finish the question. How woo?
Not even. Yeah, I know, right? Just that's not even. At least pretend like
Disrespect.
it's challenging,
The
guys.
disrespect.
5, 4,
sorry,
We
Three,
spent a lot of time on these
2,
questions.
1. Pens down, please.
All right, let's go to Amaru
That black kid is the smartest guy in the entire series. The Grim.
and Thomas.
Damn right he is. The Grim.
Both correct. All right, gentlemen, your next question. In Fantastic Beast and Where to Find Them, what special abilities does Dougal the Demiguise have? He has multiple. We only need one.
Dougal. You got Demiguise right, though.
Ah, all right. I was more concerned about Demiguise, so I don't
Yeah,
feel bad.
you got the important part.
Yep.
5, 4, 3,
Although that clearly says
2,
Doug.
1. Pens down. Is it actually?
I mean, it's
Oh,
Doug.
Doug.
His name.
All right. What we got?
All right. Sorry. Let's go to Amaru
He has the ability to see the future.
and Thomas.
He can turn invisible.
Both the answers we were
Those
looking
are the
for.
two.
I love
All
it
right,
when that
next
happens
one.
when we ask for multiple answers.
What is Mad Eye Moody's real first name?
See, like, I feel like if you would extended that question, we would have had the same thing. They would have been writing before you even finished asking, but it was such a short question, they couldn't react in time.
That's true. I didn't give him the chance. 5, 4, 3, 2,
We're so close.
1. Pens down.
All right, let's go to Amaru.
Alistair.
And Thomas.
That doesn't help, Alistair.
Both correct. All right, going through here right here, we may have our first tie to where both guys get to go back. They got 2 more questions to try to make something happen. Your next one, gentlemen. In The Crimes of Grindelwald, Newt compares Tina's eyes to the eyes of what animal?
You like eyes?
Actually, yeah. I'm like an eye guy,
5,
like, you know.
4. I like a good eye. 3.
Yeah, I like a good eye.
1. Pens down.
All right, let's go to Thomas.
That's a discussion for off the stream. Salamander.
And Amaru.
Salamander.
Both correct.
All right, your final question in this round. See if it can tip the tide for one player. In the Order of the Phoenix, when the DA is deciding where to practice, 2 suggestions are given. Name one.
I think we know what's going to happen, but let's be honest, we expected that with these competitors.
5.
We expected it to
Repeat
happen.
that just to make sure.
2.
Nope. All right, we have a repeat. We had a repeat.
In
Marvel's
Order of
repeat.
the Phoenix. In Order of the Phoenix, when the DA is deciding where to practice, 2 suggestions are given. Name one.
I would have
5,
said no to either
4,
of these options.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's see what they got.
All right, let's go to Amaru.
Shrieking Shack.
And Thomas.
The Shrieking Shack.
Both correct.
Both
So that is our
correct.
first
We also
official
would have accepted
tie.
the Forbidden Forest.
Forbidden Forest is the other one. So both players will go back to their corners. No
A tie,
eliminations.
Amaru.
Yep, they'll both take 10 points with them. I don't know if I froze or if RJ did, but I'm going to keep talking.
I think both of us did. I think
okay,
both of us
so
did at different times.
both players are going to go back to their corners, back to their calls. Both will take 10 points back to their teams. Keep in mind, though, if they are ever eliminated later in this match, all of those points that they've accrued will no longer count towards the tie-breaking total at the end.
Yep. And also Amaru, since Amaru did not get eliminated, he is now has to sit out until the rest of his teammates, unless the rest of his teammates play, he cannot come out to play again. So we bring the wheel again. But good round for both of them. You know, David's team still having a little bit of momentum. Tim not losing anybody else or putting in an elimination situation.
Absolutely.
Let's see what they can do with the next category that's going to come up. That category is going to be Star Trek.
Star Trek.
The Trekkers.
Star Trek. So we're going to give the captains time to decide who would they like to put in the category of Star Trek.
Second star to the right. Straight on till morning.
All right, so for the round of Star Trek, representing Team Tim will be Eli McCaig and his glove. Representing for Team David, the captain himself, David Garcia. First captain to step into the ring. Gentlemen, the category is Star Trek. Robert, I believe it's your turn to start.
Sorry, there's a lot of crosstalk. Give me 1 second.
It's okay.
Okay. All right, I'm going to just talk louder than they can. If you can still hear me, I'll just... if you guys are ready to start, we can get going in the category of Star Trek. I will give you your first question in the category of Star Trek. Your first question in Star Trek, as I scroll over to the correct category, is as follows. What food does Bones cook for Spock and Kirk around the campfire in The Final Frontier? Did you hear that okay?
Yeah, no, you were fine. You were fine.
Cool. Okay, we're good now.
Oh. I thought you were gonna keep him off longer, though. I was about to talk a bunch of shit
No,
about.
no.
I was just gonna go for it. Oh shoot! Sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I'm used to you doing it now. Let's start with Eli.
I said steak.
And David.
I said marshmallows.
Both incorrect.
Incorrect.
We were looking for beans. Beans was the answer.
Good old beans.
Good old beans. I actually don't even like beans, to be honest. All right, let's go on. Your next question. In Star Trek Generations, what was the name of the observatory that Picard and crew were called to investigate? This is weird. From one category with quick writing to one category that actually takes a little bit of thinking.
No kidding, man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's see what they got.
All right, let's go to David this time.
City Amargosa.
And Eli?
I just said the Nucleon.
Armagosa is correct.
Amargosa is correct, so David's going to take the 1-point lead. Your next question. What is the name of the planet that Kalara says her crew is stranded on in Star Trek Beyond? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's see what they got.
All right, Eli.
I just said Centurion.
And David.
Ultimate.
Ultimate is correct.
That is correct.
All right, gentlemen, we move on to your fourth question in this category, and the question is, what is the name of the ionized gas cloud that Kirk draws Khan into for their confrontation in the Raft of Khan? The intensity of these answers as you hear that hard writing going down on those boards.
5, 4, 3.
We will not accept
2,
Morse code answers.
1. Pens down. We should. Pens down.
All right. Let's go to David.
Is it the Mutara Nebula?
And Eli.
I just said Red Ranger.
We were just looking for nebula, specifically the Mutara Nebula was correct.
Yep, it is correct. So your answer does count.
Okay.
Next question, Robert.
We're just wait 1 second.
Oh.
There might be a challenge. I'm hearing conversation.
Okay, so we're thinking that the answer was Mutara Nebula, but on his board he wrote Mutana Nebula.
We've had this problem before with Amaru. Amaru's R's look like N's. I'm sorry, David. Yeah, like
I'm gonna go back in since we are doing this unlisted. I'm gonna check the link real quick.
Yeah, because we've had people call him out for that before. His R's are weird. He admits that himself too.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's
okay.
Dude, it's live. So you can't go back.
It's late to change it.
Do you still have it up, David, or Georgia?
No, I can write it again exactly the same way if you want, but I don't know if you will.
Never mind. Let's just forget it.
Yeah, we have had that problem before, and
I can start writing it in capital letters.
Yeah, I heard it pronounced. It's tough with the accent. So I was just gonna say, yeah, like RJ said, we have had that problem before. In the past, challenges have been made on that, and we have given it to him. There is precedence for that. I think that in this case, I do think he said it right. Eli didn't get the correct answer.
Okay.
I know you didn't actually challenge. That's what just to clear.
Yeah.
Your next question. Which 2 members of Picard's crew get married at the outset of Star Trek Nemesis?
You need the full names?
Humor us, if you like. We only need the first name.
Humor me. I think actually in Star Trek it's always better to put a last name.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's see what we got.
All right, so we go to Eli.
I said Deanna Troi and William Riker.
And David?
I also said William Riker and Deanna Troi.
Both correct.
That is correct. Nice job, guys.
Finally.
All right, gentlemen, your next question. In the undiscovered country, What's the name of the Vulcan lieutenant who conspires to assassinate the Klingon chancellor? You know what? I'll give it to Star Trek over Star Wars. Some of their
5,
alien names are way
4,
less complicated.
3, 2,
Okay, fair.
1. Pens down.
All right, we go back to Eli
I said Subak.
and David.
Valeris? With an R? Valeris?
Yeah, that is correct.
I am going to start writing in capitals.
Yeah, that would help if you could. Yes, Valeris is correct. I think RJ is frozen, but I will move on. Yeah, please, yeah. Yeah, David, just try to clean it up just a little bit if you can. I appreciate it, man. Thanks. Okay, so RJ froze, so I'm just going to move on. Your next question is, in Star Trek Into Darkness, Dr. Carol Marcus joins the crew of the Enterprise under what fake last name? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's see what you got.
Williams?
And Eli?
Get outside the name Carol Ann. I know that's not right.
Both are incorrect. We were looking for Wallace. Wallace.
Sorry, Albert.
Carol Wallace. All right. Number 8 in this round. In The Voyage Home, what is the name of the nuclear-powered aircraft carrier that Chekhov and Uhura locate? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fuck.
Pens down. All right, David, coming to you first.
Sorry, I forgot Enterprise.
Okay. And Eli?
I didn't know it. I said Nostromo. Different movie franchise. Doesn't matter.
The Enterprise is correct. David did get it there. All right. Your next question. What strange occurrence in space made Kirk realize the mission to help Vulcan was a trap in Star Trek 09? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. David, coming to you first again.
Is it an electric storm?
And Eli?
I said a black hole.
I don't think we can give it to either. You were looking for lightning storm. Specifically, it was lightning.
Right.
It was a lightning storm in space. All right, and your final question. How did Picard and Worf distract Data when trying to apprehend him in Star Trek Insurrection?
I'm going to ask, like, how specific do you want?
We just need a general answer, very general. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And David, come to you first again.
They sing.
And Eli?
I was gonna say they started singing a song from a musical, but I didn't get musical, so I just said start singing a song.
Singing is correct. That's what we needed. You both get it correct. And with that, David will win that round with 7 points to Eli's 2. All right, so David won that round 7-2. And we have heard from Tim. Team Tim is not going to use their save, so we're going to bring up the wheel and hear our next category.
Absolutely. See what is next. All right, here we go for this is spin for the 5th round. The 5th round here in the Full Metal Brawl is going to be Middle Earth. Middle Earth.
Okay. Middle Earth. Let's see.
Let the teams decide. This is going to be a big round. Two team members are already gone from Team Tim. Team David definitely on a roll right now. Got to keep it going. But, you know, Middle Earth can be one of those categories that a lot of people, I think most of the time it's about pronunciation.
But I think there's plenty of players still left on this team, on both teams, who can handle this category.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Should the sky be filled with fire and smoke?
So here we go for the Middle Earth round. Representing Team Tim, it is his turn as the captain to step into the ring. It will be Tim Burkala. And facing off against him from Team David will be Mr. Jay Burns.
Hey, I've seen that guy before.
Sup, Jay?
What's up, buddy?
All right, so I think we can hop right into it. I'll lead you off with first question in Middle Earth. Here we go, guys. What type of sword was Frodo stabbed with at Weathertop in Fellowship of the Ring?
I would like to visit Weathertop. Looks like a nice view.
It'd be a cool little place. In 5, 4, there we go. 3, 2, 1. Fence down. Let's see what they got.
All right, we start with Tim.
Morgul Blade.
And Jay?
A Morgul Blade.
Both correct. All right, gentlemen, your next question. What ancient breed of horse does Shadowfax belong to, as Legolas explains in The Two Towers? And
One
to
of the
this,
real
I say
cute
my to this I say my usual Robert, you bastard.
This is one of the probably the hardest one of the round. 5, 4.
I would actually
3,
probably agree.
2, 1. Pens down, please.
All right, we start with Jay.
No, I'm not even going to attempt a funny answer.
All right, and Tim.
Yeah, I said do or die, and I don't fucking know.
That's not a bad guess. We're looking for Maras.
Yeah, I was going to let you say it because I wasn't going to say it.
Your next one. What is the name of the field outside Minas Tirith where Mordor's army sieged the city in Return of the King?
Man, when I saw that army first in theaters, man, it blew my mind that CGI could do that.
Man,
And,
I didn't see it in theaters until this year, and it was gorgeous. 5.
We've
You're
never had
fucking
that
welcome.
conversation.
3, 2,
Wow.
1. Pens down.
It was a good day.
All right.
It was a very good day.
We're back to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Pelennor Field.
That is correct. And Jay.
Spelled phonetically because I don't want to fuck it up. Pelennor Field.
Both correct.
Yes.
All right. 2-2 as we get into your next question. Gentlemen, in an unexpected journey, Bilbo says nobody west of what town would be interested in an adventure? This one's a little
puzzled on
'cause
this one.
it's almost like quote-ish, so it could be a little bit more difficult.
5.
Still easier than
4,
Shadowfax's
3,
horse breed.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's see what they got.
All right, Jay
Bree.
and Tim,
Nobody west of Bree.
both correct.
Nice job, guys. All right, your next one. What type of bird taps on the rock signaling the entrance to Erebor in The Desolation of Smaug?
Again, Robert, you bastard.
This one isn't that bad.
This is
I know,
Robert's
but-
favorite question.
I know it is. I've seen it so many times.
Have you?
And
I haven't
Yes.
used it ever. Not in this league.
I have seen this question. Bro.
Not in this league, I haven't.
I've been
not
asked to this
2,
so many
1.
times.
Pens down.
All right, we go back to Tim.
Sorry, I cut out for a second. It's a thrush.
That is correct. And Jay.
A thrush.
All right, still a tied game.
That's
4-4. All right, your next question, gentlemen. What does Keely give Tariel when they depart at the start of the Battle of the Five Armies? This unnecessary romance in this movie.
I got a very funny answer when testing this question. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Was it his
1.
dick?
Pens down.
I was thinking probably the same thing.
It was not that inappropriate.
All right, let's go to Jay.
The totem/stone he got from his mom.
We will accept that. And Tim.
I just said his stone because
Yes.
yeah. Okay.
We're going to take just stone.
Yep.
We-
The funny answer was it's the thing that it's the fucking rock.
It's
It's a rock. It's not a boulder, Squidward. It's a rock.
All right. Next question. In 1978's Lord of the Rings, how many years pass between the time Gandalf leaves the ring with Frodo to do research and the time Gandalf returns to send Frodo on his journey?
I just looked this up.
I think this is probably the hardest question of this round. Anything about the animated movie is usually considered the hardest question of the round. Because you got to remember it's there, and it's hard to
5,
watch.
4, 3. It's long. 2, and you feel the length. 1.
Oh, yeah.
Pens down.
All right, let's go to Tim.
It's something dumb like 17 or something like that. It's
And
an obscenely
okay.
long time.
17 years.
Both correct.
Correct.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
17 years, yeah. Elijah Wood doesn't age. All right.
All right, gentlemen. Your next question. In Battle of the Five Armies, what does Bilbo show Thorin that he picked up in Beorn's garden and wants to plant on his own land? This question ended weird. I'm sorry, Robert.
His own
That might have been me.
land.
It said on his own, and I was
One
like,
word there.
his own.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
All right, we go to Jay
A flower.
and Tim.
It's an acorn.
Oh,
Acorn
right.
That is correct.
Tim taking that 1 point lead deep into the
It is.
round.
No longer a tie game. All right, next question. Second last of this round. What is the name of the Council of the Ents in the Two Towers? The name of their meeting.
Let's be thankful to everyone. Robert wrote these questions because there would have been 20 number questions in this category had I been allowed
Yeah,
to
let's all
write
think that didn't happen. 5, 4,
How many trees were
3,
there?
2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we go back to Tim.
It's back to a tie game because I don't know.
And Jay?
An ent moot.
That is correct.
That is correct.
Is that ever fucking said? Jesus.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
He actually is.
All right. Your final question in this round.
Yep.
How many films in the Middle-earth series does Ian Holm appear in as Bilbo?
You know, Robert's just mad that I brought up number of questions that he's going to ask the last question himself, even though it was my turn.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Didn't even realize.
It's okay. Even though it was a number question, I guess no. I don't get
5,
any of those.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we go to Jay
4.
and Tim.
4.
Both correct. Nice job, guys. So at the end of that round, both players go 8 for 8. Both of them will take those points back to their separate corners.
Good round, buddy.
Back to their teams.
Yeah, good job.
Nobody was eliminated off that one, but we are going to bring up the wheel again to see what our next category will be. And I have to go do some switcheroos in the separate tabs.
All right, here we go. All righty. We are halfway through. There are 5 categories left. And the next round... Star Wars. The next round will
Star
be
Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. It's landed on Star Wars. Who would we like to pick for Star Wars?
I've got a bad feeling about it. Quiet. What?
Representing Team Tim to see if he can do it again is Mr. Thomas Scully and his challenger for this round. The captains just seem to keep avoiding each other because it's the captain, David. All right, gentlemen.
All right.
Hey, Thomas.
What's up?
We go to Star Wars. And where did it go? There it is. Hello. All right, gentlemen. Your first
David,
question.
real quick, I'm just going to say this real quick. Please do your best with spelling and making sure things are legible. Thank you.
Yep.
Capital R's. Let's just do that. All right. Your first question, gentlemen, in the category of Star Wars. What nickname does Ahsoka call Anakin by in the Clone Wars? Who doesn't love a good nickname?
I don't know. It's a good question. 5, 4, 3,
I've never had one.
2, 1. Pens down.
All right. We start with Thomas.
Sky Guy.
And David.
Sky Guy.
Both correct.
Nice job, guys. Your next one. What droid accompanies Obi-Wan to Kamino in Attack of the Clones?
Do you need the whole designation?
We need an answer. I can't really like. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we go this time to David.
R4P17.
And Thomas.
I just said R4.
Both are correct.
That was I was.
We know. We just
We can accept just R4. They call them R2 all the time.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, your next question. What configuration was Cassian's weapon in when he left the ship on Edu in Rogue One? Did I say that planet's name right?
Nailed it. Doing
Okay,
great.
good.
RJ.
I appreciate that. Pronunciation is hard.
5, 4,
Pay attention in school.
3,
people.
2, 1. Pens down.
And we start with Mr. Scully
Sniper.
and David.
I forgot about the R. Sniper. Sorry.
That is correct.
Yep.
He didn't snip in him.
That's
All right. All right. Your next question. What does Lando's Operation Mine on Bespin in The Empire Strikes Back? Yeah, David, you gotta keep up with those R's when they happen, man.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we go back to David
Mining Tibanagas.
and Thomas.
Tabana gas.
That is correct. I do that. That is clearly an M. I would rule that Thomas has that correct. And
Can I
David does
challenge?
not.
Can I consult because these are my ends.
I know,
If you would like to challenge, that is your right. If you would like to go consult, if you want to do that first, you can go ahead and do that. Right now, the ruling on the field is that Thomas got it correct and David did not. All right, we're back from a challenge. That took a long time, but we're here. So the original ruling was that Thomas got it correct, David got it incorrect. David then challenged on the pronunciation, on the spelling, and a couple of other things. And here's where we stand. The ruling that we originally made is going to stand. Thomas will get the question correct. David will not. The M in mine and the M in Tabana were the same. We warned David a couple times. I know we're not trying to make this a spelling thing, but when it is that way, it has to be enforced, especially after a number of warnings from David's previous category and previously in this category. So we just need to be really, really, really careful on what letters are where on the board. So unfortunately, that is Team David's challenge gone for the rest of the match. Thomas will get that point. David will not. That was question number 4. So I have Thomas at 4 points and David at 3 points.
I have that as well.
Okay. Then we will continue on. RJ, it is your question.
Yes, it is. All right, gentlemen, your next question. In Revenge of the Sith, what do they call the energy beams that trap Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Palpatine in the hallway on Grievous's ship? Can I just say I love the way Grievous says this word?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, so that one would go to, let's go to Thomas.
Ray shield.
And David.
Ray shield.
Both correct.
All right, your next question. What instrument does Beckett say he wanted to learn to play in Solo, a Star Wars story?
This movie was me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's see what they got.
All right, David.
The Valacord.
And Thomas.
Really wanted to play that Valcord.
Both correct. Nice job, guys.
All right, gentlemen, your next question. Who is responsible for getting the group of rebels trapped in a net on Endor in Return of the Jedi? This part still makes me laugh.
Yeah, it's pretty good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see what they got.
All right, Thomas.
The Family Guy version of the scene, I think is much better. Chewbacca.
And David.
Chewbacca.
Scully is correct on both accounts.
Actually, I think the funniest part of It's a Trap is
right.
when he's the Wookiee. I will poke you with
All
my
right.
stick.
Next one. How many portions does Unkar Plutt offer to pay Rey for BB-8 in The Force Awakens?
You are my enemy, and I will poke you with my stick. I have a cookie. I will do whatever you say.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, let's go to David.
60 portions.
And Thomas.
60 portions.
Both correct. All right, gentlemen, your next question. What happens to BB-8 when wow, that did not work. Give me a second. I'm sorry. What happens to BB-8 when Rey tries to attack the training droid at the start of Rise of Skywalker? Ugh, I don't know what happened there. It was not going my way.
It's a wordy question.
I think it's all the W's and R's were throwing me off.
5, 4. I don't want to talk about ours right now. 3, 2, 1.
Too soon.
Pens down.
All right, let's go to Thomas.
He's hit by a falling tree.
And David?
A tree falls on top of him.
Both correct. Nice job, guys. All right, and your final question, the category of Star Wars. What Gungan official meets with Jar Jar at first when Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon arrive at Gungan City in The Phantom Menace?
I don't care what anyone says. Gungans are freaking hilarious. I love the Gungans.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we go to David.
Captain Tarpals.
And Thomas.
Captain Tarpals.
Both correct, which means Scully hitting the perfect 10, David getting 9. With that, Scully has won the category of Star Wars. David will allow you to go deliberate if you'd like to talk about a potential save situation, but that is definitely on the table. It's up to you to decide if that is what you would like to do right now. All right, so David, would you like to use one of your saves?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Okay, so David is going to use one of his saves. We're going to spin the wheel and figure out what the next category is. David, you do have to stay in regardless. And then once the wheel is spun, Team Tim will get to choose which member they would like to go in.
Yep. And just to remind Team Tim, Scully has gone in twice, so it cannot be Scully, whatever category it is. Scully is the only player ineligible to come into the ring for this next spin. And the spin is away. It's going to be Marvel, non-MCU Marvel. So for the category of non-MCU Marvel, David has elected to attempt to save himself for the match. His challenger from Team Tim will be Dominic Rizzi.
All right, so we have Rizzi versus David in Marvel. This is just straight up Marvel. I will lead you off with your first question in Marvel. Here we go. Who played Hannibal King in Blade Trinity?
I like this trilogy more than I thought I did.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, let's start with Dominic.
Ryan Reynolds.
And David?
Ryan Reynolds.
That is correct. Nice job, guys. Good start.
All right, your next question, gentlemen. In Tim Story's Fantastic Four movies, what is the name of the skyscraper that houses Reed Richards' labs? I wish I had a lab at the top of a skyscraper. I wouldn't know what to do with it, but I'd have it.
You just want to have it, yeah.
Do you have a lab at the top of the
5,
skyscraper? No.
4.
I
For
do.
legal reasons, no. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. You know, tax.
We start with David this time.
Baxter Building.
And Dominic.
The Baxter Building.
Both correct.
Nice job, guys. Keeping it tied up. Tie game. All right, your next one. What type of insect did Harry Hart want to study in Kingsman: The Golden Circle? Could be a big round, big swing round for both teams here. 5.
It really could.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's see what they have.
All right, start with Dominic.
Beetle.
And David.
Butterflies.
That is correct. Butterflies
Butterflies.
is the correct answer.
All right, gentlemen, your next question. And I apologize for the pronunciation already.
Do you want me to...
What is the name of the character voiced by Kumail Nanjiani in Men in Black International?
Kumail Nanjiani.
Nanjiani, sorry. I missed the... Yeah, I didn't see the I. I didn't see the other I.
You're good.
So what he said.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we start with David.
Nothing.
And Dominic?
Yeah, I didn't have it.
Looking for Pawnee.
Pawnee.
Pawnee. Get it? He was
Alright.
disguised as a pawn on a
Which one is
chessboard.
it? Just for curiosity.
The little guy. The little guy.
Alright.
In
The
Men in Black
little...
International. Alright. Why does Cable want to kill Russell in Deadpool 2?
Better have a pretty good reason for wanting to kill a child.
You would hope.
You would really
A
hope.
little bit more time in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All
It's a
right,
bit of a
we
longer
start-
answer. I wanted to give more time.
All right, we want to start with Dominic.
He killed his family in the future.
And David?
He kills his family in the future.
Both correct.
Exactly the same answers.
So writing
Both
this in
correct.
capital letters takes longer than usual.
We understand that and we apologize.
Yeah. Yeah. I
All
appreciate
right.
you doing it, though. It helps a lot.
Oh dear God, why am I getting these questions?
I love
Okay.
you.
Okay, your next question, gentlemen. Which Marvel film features the following characters? Lonnie Bin Jim,
I messed that up.
Microchip, Angela Donatelli, and Detective Martin Soap.
Looney Bin Jim. That's my
Yeah,
fault.
sorry.
I messed that.
Yeah, it's okay.
You nailed it, though, the rest of them. Besides the one that I messed up.
Yeah. I want everyone to hear that he admitted that I
Yeah,
would have got
that
it
was me.
perfect.
That was a
had he not-
misspelling by me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we go to David.
Punisher Warzone.
And Dominic.
Fuck, I put Elektra.
It is
All
Punisher
right.
Warzone.
David takes a 2-point lead there, up 5 to Dominic's 3. Let's go into your next question. In The Wolverine, what does Mariko stab Master Yoshida with while he is in the Silver Samurai suit?
As much as I don't think this is a great movie, I have a special connection because it came out on my 21st birthday.
It's good.
So,
Yeah, it's good.
So I saw the midnight showing, so I could have
5,
my first drink
4,
at the theaters.
3, 2,
Yeah.
1. Pens down. Let's see what you got.
All right, let's go to Dominic
Wolverine's severed claws.
and David.
I think that's right. I put Arrow.
That is correct. Dominic
Yeah.
does have that.
Nice.
Gets into
Oh wait,
that
I got
lead.
that.
Dominic does
Yes,
get that
yes, you
correct.
did.
Yes,
Okay.
it is the severed claw. It is the
Nice
severed
one.
adamantium claw.
So-
That is correct. So Rizzy goes up 4 and out. Or excuse me.
Yeah.
David
5 to 4.
4
5
to
to 4,
David's. Yes.
Yeah. 5 to 4.
5 to 4.
5 to 4.
5 to 4. David.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Nice.
All right, gentlemen. Your next question. In The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Harry Osborn learns that he is terminally ill. What is the only thing that he believes can save his life? This is a tight one. This is one of
This
those
one's gonna
ones
come
that,
down to the wire. This is a game changing round, I think.
well, just being this late into it with
5,
only 3 rounds
4,
left.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
All right, we start with David.
Peter or Spider-Man's blood.
And Dominic?
Specifically Spider-Man's blood, because he doesn't know that Peter was Spider-Man yet.
Yes, both correct.
All right.
Okay. Your next one, still in the category of Marvel. In Daredevil, Bullseye and Daredevil have their final battle inside what type of building? Oh, excuse me, sorry. Hold it. No, we have to go through this question. We have to go through this question.
Wait, Bullseye and Daredevil, right?
Correct, that's what I said.
Okay.
Sorry, Tim, that's on me.
That was on the question, Doc. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, go to Dominic.
Church.
And David.
Church.
Both correct.
Sorry about that. Got him.
Okay.
Go ahead,
I
Tim.
want to confer with my team still, but I kind of want to challenge his answer of Peter/Spider-Man because he doesn't know Spider-Man is Peter when he's looking for it. Rizzy is correct in saying just Spider-Man's blood. He wants Spider-Man's blood. While, yes, the audience knows that Peter is Spider-Man, Harry does not. So writing an answer of Peter/Spider-Man should not be accepted because he does not know.
Okay, are you going to officially challenge that?
I want to
double check.
I want to double check with my team, but that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
All right, we are going to officially challenge, and this is what our challenge is. Our challenge is that David wrote Peter/Spider-Man, and while, again, the audience knows that Peter and Spider-Man are the same person, the question asks, what does Harry Osborn believe? Adding a slash in there implies an either-or, saying that if, like, the question was, what character does Andrew Garfield play in The Amazing Spider-Man 2? Peter Parker/Spider-Man would be correct. But the question is asking, what does Harry believe? And what Harry believes is Spider-Man, not Peter. That is the challenge. His answer should not be accepted.
Okay. We have an official challenge. We will have these people in this call go backstage, and RJ and I will have a quick chat. All right, we're back again. I don't like this part of the job. The challenge on the field is that Rizzy obviously is correct. Spider-Man's blood is the answer we were looking for. David wrote down Peter/Spider-Man's blood. The question specifically asks, in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Harry Osborn learns that he is terminally ill. What is the only thing he believes can save his life? When Harry finds out that Peter is Spider-Man, he has already taken the serum. He's no longer, like, imminently in danger of death. He's not trying to cure himself with the blood anymore. And when he learns that he is terminally ill, by the wording in the question, when he learns he is terminally ill, what is the only thing he believes can save him? That answer is specifically Spider-Man's blood. He doesn't think that Peter's blood can save him at that point in time when he learns that. So unfortunately, we have to rule. Unfortunately, I don't know why I said that word. It's a really tough decision.
Because we know really some people are going to think the opposite. Yeah, that's why we're saying.
Exactly. It's a really tough call. But we have to rule in favor of Team Tim. So the score is now going to be tied. Going into the final question is going to be 6-6. Is that correct? Is that the score you have, RJ?
Let me double check. Yes, that is the score I have. 6-6.
Okay, 6-6. And RJ, if you want to lead us off into the last question.
All right, gentlemen. Last question. The devil goes by what name in Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance?
Tried to avoid as many challenges as possible with these questions, but
yeah, we try. There's 100 questions. What can you do? Like,
I don't know. I feel like that's kind of my job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we go to David.
Rourke.
And Dominic.
Nope, I put Mephistopheles.
Rourke is correct.
David takes the round 7-6. The save is successful.
Save himself from elimination.
Yeah, and Rizzy loses that round. We can go chat with Tim real quick, or have him chat with his people. But David is safe. All right. So Team Tim, Dom just lost that round in Marvel. Would you like to use your last save to keep him in the game?
Two things. Yes, we will be using the save on Rizzy.
Okay.
And second thing, did he lose? Did he really? Yes, we'll be using. I think David lost that round. Yes, we will be using the save on Rizzy.
Okay.
This is
All right,
fun.
Rizzy's gonna stay in. We're gonna bring the wheel back up and see what category that Rizzy has to stay in to try to earn that save.
And the spin is away.
All right. Sponsored by, is that Office Max and Office Depot? It is. MCU. So Team David, please decide who you would like to put in for MCU.
Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
All right, so Dominic Rizzi will be staying in the round trying to protect himself. His challenger representing Team David will be Albert We're at Harma.
What's up, Albert?
Hello. Hey, Dom.
Officially now, every single competitor will have played as of this round. So this is exciting. And
All
am
right.
I leading this one? Or are you?
I think I do on this one.
All right, then go right
I don't
ahead.
know. Who knows? I'll just go. MCU. What kind of science does Darcy say she studies in Thor? This is a rip-roar of a match. Watch, with the editing cut, it'll be like 20 minutes long.
Right? Like, I'm going to be really surprised what they get this down to.
I'm worried. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we start with Dominic.
Astrophysics.
And Albert?
I just wrote space science.
Both good guesses. We're looking for political science.
Political science.
Political science.
Little. All right, gentlemen, here you go. Of course, again with the pronunciations, I hate you, Robert. All right, your next question, gentlemen. Which Wakandan tribe does Daniel Kaluuya's character Wakabi belong to in Black Panther?
Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
I just hate these things. I hate when I have to pronounce things on the spot. I really need to start pre-reading questions.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we start with Albert.
Border tribe.
And Dominic.
Border tribe.
Both correct.
Both correct. Nice job, guys. That is... Oh, there we go. 1 to 1. Perfect, okay. Your next question. What MCU movie features the following characters? Nick West, Daniel Drum, Hamir, and Billy.
I'm not gonna lie, the best part of Shazam is when he
5.
says, "Say my name,"
I get a
or they all
repeat?
scream Billy.
Alright, that is Dominic's first and only repeat for this round.
Yes,
What
it is.
MCU movie features the following characters? Nick West, Daniel Drum, Hamir, and Billy.
I feel like it's that last name that's throwing everybody off. It threw me off when I read it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down.
All right, we start with Dominic.
Doctor Strange.
And Albert.
Doctor Strange.
Both correct.
Mm-hmm.
All right, gentlemen, your next question. In Endgame, what's the name of the protocol that locks down the Avenger facility that is activated before Hulk's snap?
This has suddenly gotten very tense.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we start with Albert.
I don't have anything.
And Dominic?
Barn door protocol.
That is correct. Dominic taking a lead there, 3-2.
All right, your next one. What organization does Tony donate his modern art collection to in Iron Man 2? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's see what they got.
All right, let's go to Dominic.
Boy Scouts of America.
And Albert.
Except UNICEF.
Boy
Good
Scouts.
guess, but Boy Scouts was correct.
All right, gentlemen, your next question. What alien race do Taserface and the Ravengers plan to deliver Rocket and Yondu to in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
Both players looking pretty confident on this one.
Pretty confident indeed.
5.
Repeat.
4. You do not have
There's
another
no-
repeat.
Oh shit,
2.
that's right.
1. Pens down.
All right, we go to Albert.
Sovereign?
And Dominic.
I blanked.
Actually, we were looking for the Kree. The Ravagers are going to give them to the Kree in the morning.
I know, I was surprised as well when I read the answer.
All right, your next one. What was the name of the device created by Dr. Cho in Age of Ultron that creates tissue and was used in the creation of Vision's body? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we start with Dominic.
The Cradle.
And Albert.
I said synthetic polymer device.
Ooh, that's a great guess, though.
Yep,
Is
Cradle
the
is
Cradle.
correct.
That was correct.
All right, gentlemen, your next question. Whose consciousness do Steve and Nat find preserved on databanks in The Winter Soldier? This would be really cool if it was real.
Would it? That'd be kind of scary.
I'd let them use my brain. I doubt they'd want to save it,
5,
but I'd let them do it to me.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we go to Albert.
Zolas.
And Dominic.
Arnim Zola.
Both correct.
Correct.
Nice job, guys. All right, your next one. In Ant-Man, what was the name of the job that Scott Lang was sent to prison for? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat.
Pens down. Oh,
He got his
did
repeat.
get it
He
in
got his
time.
repeat
Did get it in time. All right. In Ant-Man, what was the name of the job that Scott Lang was sent to prison for? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Sorry.
All right, we start with Dominic.
I didn't have it.
And Albert.
I blanked as well.
We were looking for the Vista job. I have heard of this Vista job.
All right, gentlemen, your last question in the round of MCU. What was the name of the pizza parlor owner who helped Bruce hide out in The Incredible Hulk? And just really, Robert? Really?
I had a little footnote on that one.
Yeah, you did though.
And look, I gotta make it for myself fun for myself somehow.
I
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. What'd you have?
All right, Albert.
Perry.
And Dominic.
Stan.
That is correct. It is Stan Lee. That was the name. Was Stan Lee. All
Is it
right.
really?
So, yeah, it's Stan,
I never
like,
knew his last
Stanley.
name.
So-
I just knew it was Stan.
That's not his like his full name is Stanley.
Oh, Stanley, right.
Yeah.
All right. So, with that, I have Dominic winning the round 7 to Albert's 3. Is that correct?
Good job, Dominic.
That is what. Yes, that is what I have as well.
God.
Okay. So,
So-
with that, Dom, the save has been successful. Dom will keep all of his points. He can go back to his team's call. And Albert, you and David can have a little chat here. If you need to consult with your other team members, you can mute in here, go back there, do whatever you need to do to have that decision made. So, David, would you like to use your last save on Albert?
No.
Okay.
All right. So Albert
Okay.
will be officially eliminated.
Albert is officially eliminated then.
All right.
Okay. So with that, we will spin the wheel. We have 2 categories left, and we got to see for the first time in a while, both teams get to put in somebody new.
Yeah, everybody's completely reset, so any competitor from each team can come out. So this is going to be exciting to see what happens.
Correct. Yep. All of the conditions for going in are met, so anybody can go in. Any active player.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that the spin? It landed on mixed bag. Oh no, the spin is in now.
Yes, this is the spin. This is the spin right here.
Okay. And it is.
And the gods have deemed that mixed bag will be last. So Worlds of DC.
Worlds of DC. So DCEU, who would like from both teams to go in for Worlds of DC?
I think more right now is who do you save for the chance to go at mixed bag in the last round? All right, so for our Worlds of DC round, representing Team Tim will once again be Mr. Thomas Scully. Representing Team David will be Ryan Payne.
All right.
This is going to be a very interesting match, and I will take the lead on this one. So, gentlemen, your first question. What is the name of the internet blogger that Lois gives her alien story to in Man of Steel? And we just need the last name.
Suddenly this is very intense. 2 categories left. Still within striking distance from both teams.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
5,
This is literally
4,
going to come down to
3,
these categories.
2, 1. Pens down, please.
All right, we start with Thomas.
Woodburn.
And Ryan.
No, I had the W. I wrote works. Sorry, you can't tell.
Ooh. Scully takes the first lead. Woodburn is correct.
Okay.
Your next question. What Worlds of DC film features the following characters? Black-clad Alpha, Howard, Detective Crispus Allen, and Silas. Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Okay, that is your first and only repeat for the round. What Worlds of DC film features the following characters? Black-clad Alpha, Howard, Detective Crispus Allen, and Silas. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we go to Ryan.
I wrote Justice League.
And Scully?
Justice League.
Both correct.
Both correct. Nice job, guys.
All right, gentlemen, your next question. Who plays Soldier GQ Edwards in Suicide Squad? What a comic book name to have. Like,
it's true. Any like first name that ends with an S as your last name. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we go to Scully.
Scott Eastwood.
And Ryan?
Scott Eastwood.
Both correct.
All right, your next question. What mode does Batman's aircraft go into when Alfred takes control in Batman v Superman?
Nice. Nice one.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we go to Ryan.
I said Sentry mode.
And Thomas.
Stealth mode.
Both incorrect. Look for drone mode.
Drone mode.
Okay.
Drone mode.
Okay.
I think both your things from other geek movies, though.
Yeah.
Both,
All right.
both would be right in somewhere.
Yeah. Your next question.
Oh, I got it.
Justice. Oh, sorry. Is it?
Yep.
You? It's you.
Yep.
Sorry.
It's all right. Just don't do it again. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry.
In Justice League, what is the name given to the apocalyptic power that occurs when the 3 mother boxes are combined?
Need
We've
a
been
drink
going
of
for so long,
fresh
we ran out
water.
of banter.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's just gotten so serious. Pens down.
Yeah. All right. We go to Scully
The Unity.
and Ryan.
The Unity.
Both correct.
Both correct. Still a 1-point game, right on the tails. Next question. If I can get the right tab open. There we go. What is Freddy doing when Billy reveals himself as Shazam through the window in Shazam? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. What do we have?
All right. Let's go to Ryan.
He's washing dishes.
And Thomas.
Washing dishes.
Both correct.
Both correct. Nice job, guys.
All right. Your next question, gentlemen. What kingdom does Nereus rule over in Aquaman? Again, have to say, enjoyed this movie a lot more than I thought I would.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. I feel like it's kind of divisive. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was noticing about it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we start with. Sorry, Thomas.
Zebul.
And Ryan.
I had the Fishman Kingdom.
Zebul is correct.
Ah.
That is correct. Scully takes a 2-point lead with your next question coming up right now. What is the real name of Black Canary in Birds of Prey? First and last.
Robert, what's your real name?
For legal reasons, no. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, let's go to Ryan.
Dinah Lance.
And Thomas.
Dinah Lance.
Both
Both correct. Nice job, guys.
All right, gentlemen, your next question. What element was Dr. Maru's new gas based on in Wonder Woman? I think an underrated, like when you have your main villain, but there's that good mid-level villain. I don't think they used her enough.
Oh, Dr. Poison.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I agree. I thought you meant the main level of the movie. 5, 4, 3.
No,
2,
that was trash.
1.
Literally covered in
sure was.
trash.
Sure was. Yeah.
Let's go to Thomas.
Hydrogen.
And Ryan.
I said nitrogen.
Hydrogen was the
Hydrogen
answer we were
correct.
looking for.
All right. And your final question of this round. What vision does Enchantress show Harley Quinn before the final battle in Suicide Squad? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
All right, Ryan.
I wrote extensively the Joker married her and she has a child.
And Thomas?
Her and Joker starting a life together.
Both correct. Absolutely. All right, so with that, a final score of 9-6 in this round. Your winner is Thomas Scully for Team Tim. So with that, we're going to have Scully go back to his team chat, and we're going to bring David. David, feel free to go consult with your team members to figure out what we're going to do here. Keep in mind, the next category to decide it all will be mixed bag.
And you can decide whether you want to keep Brian in there and use your last save on him to do it, or choose someone else.
As everybody, I don't know if people can hear me, but I hope they can. Okay, so the score right now, with Ryan eliminated, the score is 51 Team David to 50 Team Tim.
Holy shit! Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my god!
With Ryan eliminated, it is 51 Team David to 50 Team Tim. Okay. David, have we made a decision? Would you like to use your last save to save Ryan and keep him in for the final category?
Yep. Let's go.
Okay. So Ryan is staying in for the final category of mixed bag. Team Tim, who would you like to put in against Ryan in the category of mixed bag?
This is Sparta!
Go.
Awesome. So representing Team Tim in the final category. Let's see what we got.
Let's do this.
All right.
Dominic Rizzi. So just so we know stakes right now, as far as scores and everything like that, if really it's whoever wins this round. Whoever wins this round, their team will win the game. Because the other
what it comes
the
down
other
to.
person will be eliminated and they'll lose out on their points. So whoever wins this wins the game.
But if y'all tie, we will still go to the points. We'll still go to the added points.
Correct. Okay. So here we go. Your first question in the category of mixed bag. What is the first name of Scott's high school girlfriend in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World?
Oh, come on now.
It's a Catholic school too, with the uniforms and everything. I need help.
Okay, there we go.
Specifying just the first name.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's see what we got.
Dominic.
Knives.
And Ryan.
Knives.
Both correct.
Correct. Starting off strong for both of you.
Yes, you go. Your next question, gentlemen. How many Ninja Turtle films feature the character of Casey Jones? Great question.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we start with Ryan.
I wrote 4.
And Dominic?
5.
4 is the correct answer.
Okay.
Number, Ninja Turtles 1, 3, the animated, and Out of the Shadows.
Damn it.
He was not in the second one.
Damn it. Okay.
So Ryan will take a 1-point lead there, 2-1.
Yes, he will.
Your next question. What actor from Ghostbusters plays Sergeant Daryl Albrecht in 1994's The Crow?
It wouldn't be a mixed bag category without a question from the Crow.
I don't know about that. I've done a couple with that.
Oh, I beg to differ, sir.
Fight. 5, 4.
I have a lot of competitors who would beg to
2,
differ.
1. Pens down.
All right, let's go. Let's go to Dominic.
Ernie Hudson.
And Ryan.
I'm actually one of those competitors, Ernie Hudson.
Both of those are correct.
All right, gentlemen. Your next question. In Hellboy 2, The Golden Army, what does Liz tell Hellboy to give him a reason to live after the spear from his chest is removed?
Wow, both players going right to the boards on this one. That's a little surprising.
It was, it could have been a good trilogy. I thought it was a decent sequel. The first one is better, though.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we start with Ryan.
She's pregnant. You're going to be a father.
And Dominic.
She's pregnant.
Both of those are correct.
Yep.
Come on, wipe off.
All right, gentlemen. Yep.
Yep.
Sorry, my turn. Yep. You're.
No,
Yeah, it is your turn.
What food item is brought to children in a classroom for New Year's in Snowpiercer?
I just love this movie. I really want to start watching the TV show.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, let's go to Dominic.
I put tuna.
And Ryan.
Eggs?
That is correct. We can accept eggs.
Gotta thank my favorite joke from DBZ. A bridge. DBZ a bridge.
Oh, wait. Nope. Looks like.
Just curious, what did you have as the answer?
That's what we had down was boiled eggs, but I believe we can't accept eggs.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right.
It's hard to say that eggs is wrong.
Yeah.
If you had said like fried eggs, then
If we would have been like specific food, then I can. Yeah, we would have needed boiled.
Yeah.
But we only asked what food item.
Well, that's it.
All right. Your next question, gentlemen. In Sin City, A Dame to Kill For, the character Dwight McCarty is played by Josh Brolin, who played Dwight in the original Sin City. I like what you did there, Robert. I like that flip.
A little twist on the.
That was smart, Shay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we start with Ryan.
Clive Owen.
And Dominic?
Clive Owen.
Both correct.
Correct.
All right, your next question. At the end of The Rocketeer, Jenny accidentally sets a Zeppelin on fire with what?
And what a thing to accidentally set on fire.
Yeah, of the things that you want to accidentally set on fire, that's not one of them.
It's not. Literally
You
just so
see it.
much.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, we go to Dominic.
The Rocket Pack?
And Ryan.
Like I said, a machine gun.
Both incorrect. We were looking for a flare gun.
Flare gun.
I was in the department.
All right, here you go, gentlemen. Your next question. I love this one too, Robert. I love you so much. What is the weapon of choice for William H. Macy's character in Mystery Men? Robert just putting all my favorite things in this mixed bag today, except Crow, but that's his favorite thing apparently. So
5. I don't actually like that movie too much. 4.
Let's stop asking about it.
2, 1. Pens down. What do you have?
All right, let's go to Ryan.
He gave him a gift. He shovels well.
And Dominic?
Fuck, I put a jackhammer.
Shovel is correct.
That still holds up. The movie still holds up.
All right, your next question. Who plays Jet Girl in Tank Girl?
I forget this all the time.
I don't want to say it too much.
No, yeah, no. I'll say it. Like, my favorite thing
5,
is that Ice-T is
4,
one of the kangaroos.
3. It's true. 1. Pens down.
All right, we go to Dominic.
Nope, didn't have it.
And Ryan.
Reggie Cathy's also one of the kangaroos. Naomi Watts.
That is correct.
That's correct.
And gentlemen, your final question in this round and in the brawl. What movie features a dead Boston police detective teaming up with a dead Civil War soldier to hunt monsters called Deados?
Lots of dead.
Dead. There was a lot of dead in there. Dead.
Okay.
Couldn't spoon feed the
5,
deadness to you
4,
more about this
3,
movie.
2, 1. Pens down.
And Ryan.
R.I.P.D. Wait, there's the
And Dominic.
R.I.P.D.
Both correct.
Both correct.
With that, Ryan has won the round 9 to Dominic Rizzi's 5. Rizzi
Save
then
myself.
technically eliminated from this category. So we're going to send these two back to their original team chats. And RJ, I think we can officially announce your winner of the Full Metal Geek Brawl is Team David. That is David, Amaru, Ryan, Jay, Albert, and that's it. I didn't forget one. We're good.
You did not. You did not forget anybody. That was 5. David, you know, you came in, you talked about how much y'all studied, y'all prepared, you did what you had to do. Tim came a little bit saying that, like, you know, they felt like they didn't have to as much as y'all, but how you only lost one competitor out of the whole thing, and how you feeling?
Stressed. Watching from backstage is a whole lot more stressful than playing yourself. I fucked up. I did fucked up with my ends and my R's and everything. I'm so proud of my team. I am so proud of my team. They did what they had to do. I mean, Team's team, that's hard to say. Team's team did an incredible job. They beat us where they had to beat us. But I mean, I honestly don't know what to say. I am so proud of my team. Amaru and Ryan MVPs. And now I am scared of playing any of them.
Yeah, well, like we said, man, congratulations, man. Y'all, it was well deserved, well played.
Also,
And
great
we will
job
see
to team Rizzi, Thomas, Eli, and Koho. I mean, I respect all of them. Like, characters or anything aside, they are great. They are 5 of the greatest players, geek players on the fan leagues, and it was an honor to be able to go against them. You can feel my shaky voice. I was so nervous, but I am happy. I think that's the final.
Absolutely, yeah. So a massive congrats to both you and your team. We have to let you go now. RJ and I are going to quickly break down what's going to happen after this. So first off, again, massive congrats to Albert, Jay, Ryan, Amaru, and David. We are going to... Oh, I opened the wrong doc. Well,
it's all right.
Time. Do you want to pull in?
Yeah, I got you.
Give Tim a couple of minutes real quick.
So here's what's going to happen. So these 5 gentlemen are now in the running for a competitorship. Here's what's going to happen. David is going to split now his team into 2 pairs. He's going to split his mating 4 competitors. Those 2 teams will play each other in the first ever Full Metal Geek Teams Expedition match. So it'll be a 2-on-2 match. He'll split up his team and decide those. Now, because David was still active at the end of the match, here's what happens after that expedition. The winning team will then play each other 1-on-1. And whoever wins that 1-on-1 match will play David in a number 1 contenders match. And the winner of that will play Nicholas Tuig for the title. So it's going to be a very exciting probably like a month, honestly.
Absolutely, yeah. So, absolutely. This is a crazy match. I think we both need a break. I think our competitors need a well-earned break. So from everybody here at Full Metal Geek, thank you very much for watching. And we hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time on Full Metal Geek.